quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Triathlon Race Day, the Ironman Pro Series pre-race show. I'm Connor Bollinger. Today we're headed to Austria, land of Arnold, for the 14th stop of the 2026 Ironman Pro Series. Before we get into it, if you're enjoying the show, make sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel. Let's bring in today's panel. Welcome back, Olympian Ben Canoe, Ironman 70.3 champion Justin Metzer, still on paternity leave. Shout out dads. Instead, we welcome back the closest we can get to having a European on with Ernie Mantell, and with him is 70.3 world champion qualifying pro Matt McGoey, podium at Super Tri, I guess we're calling it now, Austin. And finally, our resident guru, Blake Pfeiffer. Gentlemen, race 4 of 17 is here, the last race of the regular season, and I gotta say, this might be the softest 70.3 start list that we've seen in a pro season this year.
Connor, your intro was great. 14 of 17, so you're already losing some credibility there, and just calling a European race soft is just bound to get everybody's panties in a bunch. So we'll see that. But you got a reigning world champion on the list. Calling that a soft start list is pretty.
It's Euro soft, so there's only like 20 good guys.
Yeah, and you got a whole bunch of guys who we've never
Happy
heard
Valley
of.
might have been. Yeah, Happy Valley was way deeper than this one. Let's be honest, guys. I mean, come on.
North American champs, really?
I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty good field. We have, I think, Johannes Vogel's pretty good. Voldemort, always a danger. I mean, that guy can ride. I'm really curious to see how he performs here. And you've got a lot of guys who can podium. I mean, a lot of these guys, I think, are contenders for being in the top 10 at World Champs. So,
all right. We'll get into it here in a minute. Let's get into the standings real quick. No one in the top 10 of this men's field is racing. It looks like you got to drop down to Kieran, who's in 13th, who looking to pick up another 70.3. Same with Jan Stratman before going to the championship season. On the women's side, Laura Phillip in 6th, seeking jump to 1st with a win here, and within reason of placing within 1st place. What's at stake? We got 2 slots per gender for Chattanooga Worlds, $50,000 prize purse, $25,000 per gender, pays 8 deep, and is a gold tier race. Let's get into the course. Blake, what do we got for the swim here at See-Kaprun?
Quick correction is Foley sitting 2nd right now in Pro Series.
Foley. I totally forgot he's racing this.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's a couple other guys sitting in the top 20. That's about it. But to get into the swim is total nothing. It's just out and back and probably one of the most gorgeous lakes you'll ever swim in your entire life. And that takes us to the bike. We get a nice climb about 20 Ks in. It's about a 15-kilometer climb in total. It starts pretty steep, gets up to like 5, 6, 7% towards the beginning, flattens out for the middle 10K, and then a real nice little pinch to end it, like upwards of 10%. Looks like maybe, according to the map, a little technical descent, and then just some nice rolling Austrian roads to get back into Zell, and then that hits us to the run is just an out and back along the lake. You'll get to see your competitors, maybe some twisty turnies through town, but it doesn't really look too bad, and you finish in what I assume to be a very gorgeous Zell MC.
All right.
Very little
has
gain
anyone
on the
ridden
run.
those roads out there? Ernie, I know you've raced in Austria before.
I haven't ridden in this area, but I just checked. Austrian roads, Ben, I know you've raced Kitzbühel, and then you've done some other Austrian races. They're just really nice, but if they're wet, can be a bit more challenging to navigate. But I just checked the weather, and it looks like it should be really good conditions. So I think the roads are just awesome out there. Not a pothole in sight. Should be really fast.
A lot of times I feel like the roads are a little narrow too. So maybe passing or some stuff like that, because it's not like super wide highways or anything like that. So you don't have as much space to make moves.
I am seeing a weather alert for the wind warning. Gusts of 80 kilometers an hour are possible on Sunday.
That's wild. I mean, it depends. This race also has a later start. I think it starts at it might be 9:30 or 10 or something.
What?
For whatever reason.
So
historically, this race starts later in the day, so it could be pretty windy. The other thing I've seen is like a few years ago when Mika Newt raced it and Mika and Yella raced it, and Mika got a major advantage from the car on the narrow road on the downhill because they went up the hill together, and then Mika put like 4 minutes into Yella on the downhill on the way back in. And he was basically just like 20 meters behind a car the whole time because the car couldn't get away. So yeah, lead car can have a massive influence on this race. In Austrian races, much as everyone loves racing there, they're like known for having a pace car essentially with a clock on the top. And like in St. Polten, if you get that car, you just get a 6-minute gap. And I think kind of the same thing happens here. So
all right, well,
how is this?
Ernie, good call on the start time. It is such a Euro start time. 11 a.m. is the gun.
Yeah.
Is when the gun goes off. You get a nice sleep in, a nice Euro breakfast beforehand, and you could fit a few coffees into that before starting at 11.
Oh my God, this is ITU Zell MC.
Yeah. If it was ITU, you'd be starting at 5 p.m., but
true.
The Hamburg style, caffeinated up all night.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's kick it to our sponsor before we start ranking these men here.
This episode is brought to you by Big Mets Coaching. Drag and drop workouts? Hate them. Injured or consistently sick? Forget about it. Feeling like another number in a list of 50 athletes? Just stop it already. It's time for a coaching revolution. Something actually good. None of this AI mumbo jumbo. A real human writing your sessions. A smart human. A human with more experience than 99% of the coaches out there. Jeannie and Justin Metzler have done it all when it comes to this sport and are now transitioning into the next chapter. Justin is a master coach with a degree in human physiology paired with 2 decades of elite racing under his belt. Jeannie, a 20-time champion and world runner-up, nobody has a higher degree by experience than her. They are here to offer the absolute best, most professional, most engaging, most supportive, and most fun experience you've ever had. To learn more, visit BigMetsTry.com or follow them on Instagram at Big Mets Triathlon Coaching.
The reverse Russian. The Russians used to build up TT frames for ITU races as road bikes. He's just doing the opposite of that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, there was one American guy. What's his name? He was on Everyman Jack. He used to do it. Kyle something. I forget his last name. Yeah, he used to do that as well. Pretty cool.
We got to remember that name, the reverse Russian, for a tier here. That's a great tier name.
Yeah, that's a really good name.
That's for 70.3 Worlds. It's going to be the dudes racing on road.
That's Jamie's tier in 70.3 Worlds.
All right, we got 16 men. Let's throw to Ernie and McGoey here. Who's your favorite to break the tape at this race?
We're zooming in.
The eyes got to go for Priester for the class of the field. Should be a nice run battle with Yella if Yella makes it to the end. What do you think?
I'm going to go with the dark horse. I'm going to go with Damien Mesnanger. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but that dude can ride. He can run. Like if you watch videos of this guy running, I swear to God, he looks like a pro runner. And he's like one of the few people who can actually bridge to, like, he's not a great swimmer, but he's one of the few people who can actually bridge the gap, which is basically like a unicorn these days. Like no one can bridge a gap to the front group. And like this guy can actually do it, and he can run.
That's just not true.
Fast.
People at Bridge fully rode 8 minutes into us in Placid. And so there's definitely people like Sam
him in a fucking motorbike.
The entire gap. Just saying that nobody can bridge it is a bit far-fetched, but I just got to ask, like, what has he done? Where's his results? I just got to press this button a little bit because you got a world champ on the start list. You got Priester, who is second at a T100 race, riding with Rico Bogan. Like, what has this guy gone head to head with any of like the top guys?
He just beat Yuri Kulin at 70.3 Victoria, and he won Challenge Gran Canaria as well. And this is his second year racing pro, and he's good. Like I mean, he's a dark horse. I wouldn't be shocked to see him win or be on the podium.
Is he a dark horse tier 1 though?
Tier 2, I think.
That's more of a dark horse.
I mean, I don't think it's bad to call him out. Like beating Yuri is a pretty solid result with Yuri's form this year. But can Yuri's run be compared with like Priester's or Jelle Geens, like some of these guys, even Simone Vian, who's gone toe to toe with Christian Blumenfeld, I think is a better tier 1 right now. Not that this guy isn't tier 1 material yet. I just don't think we have, the proof is in the pudding. And where's the pudding here? I don't think he's got any pudding yet.
I'm fine. I'm fine. If we put him in tier 2, that's totally fine. I just want the record to show that I think this guy's really good. And when he has like some big results, I'll be the first one who was like, this guy was good. And then I'll get to
I think tier 2 is fair for him
we'll
for right now.
What is people are calling Priester like he was the Ben Randall of North America. How
Europe.
Ben Randall of Europe.
Sorry.
This guy, I mean, look at this guy's run pedigree. This guy has run like sub 108. He basically, like, it's the same thing as Ben Randall. Randall's ran how many times sub 108 or 109 like this year? This guy's done the same thing. It's just he has a little bit more time in his legs, I think. And the biggest reason why I think people are, putting some respect behind the name, because we all know the bike course in San Francisco is basically tailor-made for Rico Bogan, and the dude just rides like 500 watts up every climb. And Priester was essentially riding with him, or when Rico gapped him a little bit, he basically was holding the gap even. So the dude can ride and run fast, and he's a solid swimmer. Like he's definitely a weapon out there if he has a good day.
Got to shout him out because he's on a hot podium streak. Podiumed 100% of his races
that's
this year.
a tier 1 athlete. He was second to Lalo in
big races.
All right,
Pro
who else
Series,
we got in tier
7.3.
1 with Lassie? Who else we got?
I think we're really jumping over the 2-time world champion.
Yeah, you got to put Jelle up there. I mean, he's not.
We could leave him till last, but he's got to go up there.
That's just the easy one. We gotta throw him up there.
Do we see anyone else in tier 1 with these two guys?
We do have to throw a little
Ernie, give a Voldemort pitch.
We don't know for sure if he's going to finish, if he's going to go full tilt, knowing that Nice is in 2 weeks now.
He's got to go one more. Or is he going to go one less? One of the two.
This could be the go one less category.
Yella.
Oh, Jelle.
I think
you got to throw
Worlds.
It could just be the ITU category too. We got the two.
I mean, what do you guys think of Simone Vian? Because he's on a hill, like these punchy climbs. He's a good rider, especially on this stuff. And then, I mean, last year, if we take his runs, he was running with Christian and Casper in what was it, Valencia? Or not one of the Pro Series races.
And Ice in Provence. Ice in Provence, whatever that was, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of, where it's basically like the sprint finish. So I think if he's in good form, like that dude he's dangerous for the win or podium.
Yeah. He's always a good swimmer too. Like he's always kind of there. He's like
you just put him
position,
tier 2.
But have a good race.
You said tier 1? I thought you said tier 2.
I was saying, what do you guys think about for tier 1? Connor's we're 14 races in. Connor's just placing people where he thinks. He's not even listening to us anymore. He's just placing.
I think he should be a tier 2.
I think he's a 2 as well, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I just haven't seen
him off this year.
He's not going to win.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably not going to win.
I mean, that's fair. I would say if we were talking about him like after that Aix-en-Provence last year, he'd be more of a tier 1. But I guess this year he's got a few fourths, like some solid results, but hasn't really gone. But I was just if he gets that form that he had, he's dangerous.
Like, I just don't see him where he's like a Priester, where Priester is getting race wins versus Vian. I haven't seen him get a race win. His big results are all podiums in big Pro Series races. But I haven't seen that.
He's a lock for a top 10, most likely a top 5. Even on a bad day, he was probably,
If he's not top 5, I'd be shocked. You're right, McGoey. But I don't think he's a tier 1 winning kind of guy right now.
Well, let's throw out another name here, a guy who Ernie mentioned earlier, Solak. Because
Voldemort.
I mean, that guy on this course is real. I think he can do some real damage. Like, he's always at the front.
Is he a tier 1?
I mean, he can do some damage on. This is where I think with this field, like the quality of runners that we have in this field, I don't know if this bike course, like how much is it going to actually break up? Like one year you said Mika was able to get away from Yele, but last year it seemed like the pack stayed together. Mm-hmm. So those punchy climbs will tire out some people a little bit, but I don't think it's like the Oceanside course where like not many people get away. So
with the wind, if there's that weather advisory, that changes a lot because last year was perfect conditions, nothing like they all came off. Remember Kevin McDowell's running in, I mean, Kevin's an amazing cyclist and he was having the race of his life. Do you remember this? Last year?
It was like 8 to 10 guys or something that came off. They were running. Yeah. And then they became a run race. Yeah. And whoever, had to ride harder, like it affected the end of the run. But I guess my question then too is, so the wind could do it. If it's a crosswind, I'm inclined to agree with you because, that's going to really break stuff up because you have to basically, the 20 meters isn't going to do much if it's a crosswind. But if it's a headwind, a big portion. So I think we'd have to look at which way is that wind coming from, even if it's a loop, is it on the climb? Is it on the downhill? So, but that wind could be nasty. I mean, it's riding through, what is it, Austrian Alps? Like, what do we consider the mountains that are there?
I mean, it's like it could be just crazy. It could be just horrific, or it could be just totally nothing, and we have no idea.
There are tons of athletes on the start list that are running sub 111, sub 115. But I would say everybody on here.
Yeah, that's why I would put Solak, his swim bike. If he can, it's a half right now. Not many guys are going to put world class because you got Yele, you have Priester, you have. Even Simon Beyond, some of these really strong riders. So he might try and go off the front, but is he going to put, 4 or 5 minutes into those guys if they're working together? That's where I might put him more of a tier 3 right now with his run. Because if he cashes all his chips there and those guys run 107, which, we got at least 3 or 4 guys who have run 107 before.
Yeah.
He's been as
You're
fast
looking at tier 3s?
So.
Yeah.
You need a big gap.
Yeah.
Probably 5 minutes.
You want a tier 3 Solak?
No. I think tier 2 is fine. I think he's definitely tier 2.
All right. Let's keep it rolling. What other names down here? Do we talk about them? Do we talk about the Soul American?
All right. You want to talk Foley?
Yeah. Where do we see Trevor?
Yeah. I can see him as a tier 2 guy. I know he doesn't like being in tier 2, but
oh God, did Blake just say tier 4? Oh my God, Blake. I'm sorry, but I just, if we're going to put Solak up in tier 2, based off of head-to-head comparisons, Foley, if you got to balance out, I think you got to average results a little bit here. His Kalmar wasn't what he wanted. He's in Europe, which maybe is not his comfort zone, but he won Happy Valley against, maybe it's not the deepest field that some people would argue, but it's a pretty quality field with Sam Long, who basically he's the specialty guy in North American 70.3s. That's a good win. And then, early win in Ironman New Zealand. He's one of the only guys on this start list, aside from a couple others, who have a win this year. So putting him lower than tier 2 seems a bit disrespectful when, you put Solak up there on the off chance that Solak gets 5 minutes off the bike. Because Foley might be he ran 109 in Happy Valley, which is not a fast course.
But he had Sam as a rabbit essentially for a bunch of that run.
I mean, it just all depends on how comfortable he is on the bike.
Yeah, he's a strong rider.
He's definitely strong enough to bike as fast as anybody on the start list. It's more of will he actually be able to physically execute the best possible bike ride on the course? The leg muscles and the aerobic system are the probably top 3 in this entire course, right? But it's more of what happens when you're on a downhill with a 40-mile-an-hour crosswind in a foreign country and you don't actually know if your health insurance is going to cover you if you eat shit.
He's probably got he's got the Frenchie to follow. You guys were talking about La Messenger, or however you pronounce his last name.
But he has to get up the hill with him too. You got to get up that hill, and that's a whole different thing.
Up the hill, I think he's fine. like for sure. I don't know his riding. So like, I think he's willing to take some risks. Like we all know around like certain courses, like I think he's willing to do it. We haven't seen maybe the Euro style course with Foley in a while because of, North American courses, we're being honest, like it's wide roads. There's not very many technical courses. So that aspect, there could be some questions there with time, but still like we at least got to give him credit. He's got a killer bike run combo when it's on. And I
agree. He's an incredible athlete. It's just more of like Kalmar is like basically, there's maybe like, I know there's some turns on there, but it's just, I know he's been training out there as well. So like, I'm sure he's prepared. It's just like, how do you, like, until you get to a race course on the bike with these guys? Like,
so my main sticking point is that you guys, I don't know either way, but you guys be the deciders. Why is Solek in tier 2, but Foley would not be tier 2? That's the only question I want answered.
Well, he can ride with Martin Van Riel and then tow Martin Van Riel around and then run a 111. Like,
I don't know, Ernie.
He's the reason the field separated at the race in Denmark. Like, he did that. Like, he rode away from like 15 guys and then still outran most of them. And he did like a lot of the work on the bike. That's why he's right. That's why he's ranked tier 2.
So were we looking at a tier 3 for Foley? Because the things that I like about Foley, to play devil's advocate, because I do think this isn't the strongest course for Trevor with the field, and given his history racing in Europe, is it's a late start and he's already been out there. That's why I kind of like Trevor in here in the respect factor, but I'm biased.
The other thing I'll say is like Europe's a very moto heavy course at the front, especially with the Pro Series, and they're not putting motorbikes on the back. And that front group will have twice as many. Like Trevor might have a motorbike on them. The front group's going to have 2 times as many motorbikes on them.
I hate
like that would be another thing. Voldemort will have more motorbikes.
The motorbike talk in the front car. I know it's a factor, but I absolutely hate it because like, we could have said the same thing about Happy Valley, and we all know Happy Valley. Like, it just depends on who the moto driver is. And on narrow courses, you can't tell me that a Pro Series race in Austria is not going to have like 17 motorbikes spread out throughout the field because it's narrow courses and they're trying to get people who are moving up through the pack as well, because they have at least 1 or 2 cameras per.
They sit at the front.
Oh my god!
I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. We got to rank these other people.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Okay.
Kieran Lindars.
Yeah, give me a
second
Lindars
at Swansea. This is where it gets Euro deep because I kind of want to throw him in tier 3.
Yeah, I think 3 is fair.
Yeah.
I love his Swansea.
That's what my gut said with it. But he's such a sleeper. I feel like we always kind of doubt Kieran a little bit, or like he always just kind of gets, and he's like a top 10 guy at Kona. Like he just like flies under the radar. But I will say, I guess like when you guys were talking about Solek and stuff, like some of these other guys have had like pretty class performances, like the tier 2 and up. Not that Swansea wasn't like good, but it was very like it was a UK national champs. It felt like
it was GB. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
GB 1-2.
He does tend to peak later in the season, so you think that he'd be in a great spot fitness wise right now. Especially chasing the Pro Series points. You know that he and Trevor both are going to try to get as close to the front as possible, but maybe not push it that extra bit with Worlds coming up.
Good point.
So is Kieran
called this?
Is he skipping out on Nice
hitters?
It's the love letter, Pro Series love letter.
That's it.
Is Kieran skipping out? He's doing this instead of Nice. Do we know that?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's going all in for Kona.
Yeah,
makes sense.
He's really good in the heat. He's incredible in the heat.
Just behind Kieran was Joran Driesen, the Belgian. He was 3rd at Swansea, and he's had some good results. He was 2nd in Kraichgau, and he won Elguero 70.3 over that the Bortolometti kid.
Ooh, see, tier 3 guy?
Beating Bortolometti, legit.
I think Bortolometti was not on his same form that he was when he won that Pro Series race, but yeah, still a win over him is pretty solid.
Yeah. Is Bortolometti, is that the guy that we were all talking about before 70.3 Worlds last year, who's like the incredible swimmer?
No, that was Crociani.
Oh, Crociani.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crociani.
Different one.
Gosh, the Italian names are so good. So good.
I know.
We have one right now. We could jump into Michele Sarzilla.
Sarzilla.
Yeah.
That guy's an incredibly good runner and bike. Like if it's, I don't know how he'll do on the bike, but he's skinny. Good swimmer too.
He beat Kieran at Frankfurt. He was 6th in Ironman Frankfurt or whatever distance Frankfurt was this year.
Got some strength. Yeah.
He's done some good stuff.
It sounds like a Ninja Turtle, Sarzilla, or
He was a guy.
You put him up with.
Yeah.
Is it a heavy tier 3 right now? Like, because I mean, if he's racing against, like we just said, Kieran is really good in the heat. Frankfurt was super hot.
Sarzilla was only he rode 4 minutes slower than Casper and Gustav, and then he still ran a 1:14 in that heat and everything, half marathon.
Yeah, and Casper ran 1:12.
Like he wasn't.
Did you see him a 3 or 4?
I'd say 3.
He could go either way.
Well, he was
3. He hasn't raced since Frankfurt.
I think he struggles on the flat courses based on what we're seeing on his results. But he's like, I think he's he's 4th in Cozumel as well, which flat. So I guess I can't really say you never really know what happens in Cozumel.
That's a hot one now.
Yeah, it's hot, but
obviously.
you also the flat.
What do we got on Fabian Kraft? He's like the generic version of Schomburg, I feel like.
Well,
he's like
just
great
make a
value
decision.
He's
Did you make an
Aldi.
executive decision on our Italian?
Yeah, there's no way he's going 3 after here.
What?
Dude, you guys had some weak arguments there. You're like, well, Cozumel, well, this. I was not.
You're just
sold.
making decisions. If we beat Kieran in Frankfurt and you're placing him below Kieran,
Dude,
Connor's just out
Kieran
here.
raced.
You guys screw the panel. I'm just gonna rank everybody.
Zarzilla was just behind Valdemar in Challenge Cesenatico in a home race. He was 2nd place there, and then he was just behind Cesenatico.
What? I would love to
challenge. It's a challenge race.
I know.
Yeah.
These races don't exist. They just put them on the calendar.
Hey, he was on the podium in Gran Canaria too. To La Messenger.
Everyone knows Gran Canaria is the biggest hitter race in the world. All right,
Gran Canaria is the season opener, man. If you're not there, I can't hold your hand through this, Ben. Like that's just how it goes.
You're not. I just love hearing. I love hearing the justifications. I'm remembering and relearning.
Heroes are just a minimum of tier 3. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Dude, there's a whole world of challenge people racing triathlon.
No Euro will ever
one of
rank below tier 3. It's just how it works, man.
All right, let's keep it going. Fabian Kraft, the great value Schomburg.
Aldi Schomburg.
He's wearing number 1. He must have won this race last year, right?
Yeah, he won it last year.
He won it last year.
He's the defending champ. He has never finished outside the top 4 at a non-world championship race in his career. He's got top 4s, top 3, top 2.
That is a sick stat.
He was 13th in Spain 200 last year.
That's not a real series.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
He knew he wasn't going to get 8 on time, so he just didn't even try.
Dude, he's the tier 2 then in that case.
This guy will
This is the Pro Series show. Everything else doesn't count. Ironman only. God.
If it's challenge, it counts though. Challenge counts. We count those, just not too much.
And Serbani Yas, if that's a challenge race.
Until challenge becomes the 100K distance.
Connor too.
We're still
I feel like before the
recognizing
Roth show, he's like, "This is the weakest field I've seen for a full distance race. Every Euro race, Connor hops on. He's like, this is a weak field." And then we get into it, and some guy comes up where he's never finished outside the top 4 in a non-world championship race, and we're like, "What the heck?"
He's getting smoked at World Champs, though. All right. We got William Hirsch, Payet. Yeah.
Where did we put Kraft? Did you do? Sounds
Kraft
like
is
Kraft
second
is 2.
after that stat.
Tier
That's a
2.
crazy stat.
Yeah. I like
Good
that.
job,
I was
McGoey.
going to say that's a good stat. We're big stat.
Willem
people.
Hirsch.
Do you want to talk more obscure races, or do you want to get into some bigger German guys?
Yeah.
Let's go to Jonas Hoffman, 6 at Oceanside, and it's completely just been tanking at fulls for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
He hasn't done a half though. He was good.
This is his second score.
He was
That's
really
sick.
strong in Oceanside.
Well, I will say maybe his bike wasn't. I think that was the question. Like he rode decent, but I don't think he came off the bike. He was either at the very end of our pack or got dropped a little bit coming into town. Or he's slow out of T2. I forget because he started behind me, but he caught me pretty quick because he was flying like Jason. He ran
if you
fast.
just look at his season last year, he was on such a better form, and he still was only 10th in Zell MC last year. Versus this year, he's going from 6th in Oceanside, down to 19th, down to 22nd in Frankfurt, down to 33rd in Ironman Sweden.
Ooh.
Like, he's kind of fallen, man.
Yeah, I think he's got to go tier 4.
Man. To his credit, he's still sitting 12th in the Pro Series, though. But he has 3 fulls.
He's done too many North American races to be ranked, to be considered European.
It's the reverse. It's the reverse U.S. Yeah, it's the reverse U.S. We don't like if you spend too much time in Europe as a U.S. athlete.
He ate too many pesticides. Yeah.
Dude, we got this guy Wilhelm Hirsch. First at Leipzig. He ran a 106.
Yeah, 108. Yeah. 108.
He hung around the
same time as Nick
we
Holmes.
love to bring it up, but he hung around the T100 for a while and was always solid. Wasn't he solid in that last year? Like really consistently. Like I don't know if he was on the podium, but he's close to the podium in a lot of races.
No, I'm seeing a bunch of 8ths.
He's very mid-pack T100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, that's
it's a swim that suffers, if I remember correctly, right? Is he not as much of a swimmer, but his bike run combo is what?
It's his bike. He's a really amazing swimmer. He's always at the front, and then I think
he's tier 3.
Okay,
he just beat Yuri. Talking about Yuri as our gatekeeper here, he beat him at Ironman Brazil this year too.
Yeah,
so he won Brazil.
Oh, he's got a dub.
He's like a 2.5 right here.
Marathon there.
2.5.
Yeah, that Brazil course is kind of.
No one really knows what happens on the bike in Brazil.
No, it's just
if we get back into Moto
for 4 hours.
Again. If we get back in
we won't go there.
No, he's coming off a race win in Leipzig. Like, you got to give him a little bump.
Give him the one.
Well, maybe not that much of a bump. Maybe that's a big bump.
Let's go. We got this Dutch guy, Pyatt. Wasn't he like a big talk a couple shows ago?
No, Luxembourgish, bro. He's Luxembourgish. Come on, man.
I thought that was the Netherlands.
No, it's next to it.
I'm cultured.
We are just, I mean, having all U.S. guys do a European Pro Series race is just, it's really showing. You're really not doing us any favors.
This flag cannot be too different than the Netherlands.
It's got a big lion on it. It's pretty sick. It's but he had a really great Marbella last year. He was 10th. That was just kind of
second at this race last year as well, behind Kraft.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, and he won Gerardmer.
Yeah.
If he really only lost it on the run.
That's a tier 3.
Yeah, Bali's going to give him the T100 bump down. Because he's been doing a few T1. He's demoting him.
All right.
He's been going back and he's probably going to run super fast. He's been doing some WTCS stuff too, I think.
Yeah, he's 35th in Quiberon.
Jan Stratman.
Who, Jan?
The other Jan.
Stratman. Yeah.
Blast from the past.
He was 10th in Frankfurt.
It's not strong this year.
I like
him. I want more out of him.
My heart says tier 3 for Jan, but
I think 4.
He's got to go 4.
I know his result. He's on the up.
I mean, this
is a Ben strategy where he's not racing against him, and
he's going to Kona. I don't know. This
solid,
year I better not come across Solik on the race course because I'm pretty sure Solik is going to hate me after that. After I'm like, what has he done?
Dude,
and he went
Solik would like a Vada Kedavra to you, dude. He would kill you.
Solik's going to target me next race.
All right, Sam Studer and Johannes Vogel.
Ernie's a big Sam Studer fan.
Yeah, I think Sam Studer's pretty amazing, actually. This is his first year racing pro, and he like in Valencia, essentially, I think he came out basically front pack, and then he like rode tried to catch Sam Laidlow and was like riding in second with Voldemort for a while, and then he kind of blew up on the run, but like he still made it to even get to the front in a race that's like that many people is pretty impressive. I think he's got an incredible bike. I mean, yeah, put him in that category, whatever. I mean, he liked to come to my Instagram post one time. That's fine. I think he's really good. Like, I think
now you revealed yourself.
Well, we're documenting it to give you the credit after. Would you say he's Justin Riley-esque? strong swimmer gets to the front of the race?
I would never put Justin Reale in this category with him. Sorry, okay. Justin. But like this guy can act.
Justin just taking strays.
This guy can run under 150.
Broken collarbones this year, and Ernie's just shit. All
right, Jonas Vogel. Where do we see this guy going? Solid Euro swim bike.
He's good. He won Valencia last year.
He's just like hit or miss. He's just like, it's whether or not he like just completely shits the bed. But if he doesn't, he's like amazing because he can run like 107.
That executive.
Yeah, that's just the oldie rack right there.
But like, you don't really know.
Well, we're not putting him in tier 3.
Nah, 4.
Do you guys see him in 4, 5,
he's 4
or 3?
For sure.
Yeah, I think he's 4. His results are a little better.
Yeah,
he's got a couple podiums, couple top 5s, but
yeah,
7. We got a nice little curve going on here. Looks like a parabola.
We crushed that.
Yeah, finally we did a good bell curve here.
That feels right.
KY jelly. I think we changed it to LP jelly. LP Jelly, Get Up the Hill, Pro Series Love Letter, Euro Snipers, and he's amazing. Ernie Mantell. What an intro.
It took 14 races, but we finally got the poster board for what a tier ranking should look like.
Yeah. The right bell curve. Did it. All right, we got 4. Real quick, though, let's go to our sponsor for another ad.
This episode is brought to you by Grindstone Collection Strategies, because podiums are cool, but direct deposits are better. If your prize money goes MIA or a race organizer is ghosting you, Grindstone is here to chase it down. They specialize in getting businesses paid, and if you're a pro triathlete, they'll do it for free. Zero fees, zero nonsense, just results. Visit grindstonecollections.com, fill out the contact form, and don't forget to tell them that your friends at On Your Left sent you, because nothing says I'm serious about my money like sending in Grindstone.
All right, guys. We got 14 women here. Once again, soft field, in my opinion. Probably the softest that we've seen.
Oh my God, man.
Who do we think?
This is hilarious
Laura
coming
Phillips,
from you because you've literally
Laura Phillip, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, you've literally deleted women off of the list, men and women off of the list, and not tiered them at all. And you're gonna come in here. We've got a quality amount of women to rank. And you're like, this is the softest field I've ever seen. And Laura Phillip is the world.
We won't even talk about where Bali was during the 70.3 World Champs women's race last year. He was in Marbella, but like.
Oh my God. All right, let's. Here we go. Who do we think's going to take the tape in the women's field? I mean, is Laura racing? She recovered?
I think she is racing. I think they're trying to squeeze in the Pro Series. She obviously hit good form after by Kalmar, and this is like a last little let's get Zell MC and then shut it down and try and win Kona, because I don't believe she's going to do Nice then with this race. So I think this is kind of the replacement for it.
Yeah.
Is she at the top alone?
No, I think Lisa Perder is up there too. I think she's pretty good. And she's an Austrian in Austria, and
she does have the home country bump.
Like she'll get a bump from the locals. I think
she's been over there for a little bit, I think too. So it's not like she has to travel back, and the hometown race. Lisa hasn't raced since Placid. Wasn't a good day for her. I think
I just see the same thing.
She said she felt terrible the whole day, but still was 5th, right, on the day.
Yeah. I can just see the same thing playing out last year, where she has a great race, but is still second to a Kat Matthews-esque girl who's Laura Phillip.
I think she's got a shot to challenge her, especially being a hometown race. But I think it's going to take a monumental effort to take down an in-form Laura Phillip. It's just. I would say it's
that's
hard.
What I mean.
Laura on her debut race this season was 3rd in Aix-en-Provence, and Lisa was 10th.
She was coming out of
the
hospital
same race
too. She had spent a few days in the hospital after she was sick. That's where I went. I thought of that a little bit, because she has been beat this year, but that form in Kalmar, just pretty. I mean, she shut it down for the last half marathon, it looked like.
Wait, you're saying Laura or Lisa was in the hospital?
Laura was.
Oh. Does that not strengthen the case for her to be alone in tier 1 if she was third
That's what
coming out of the
thought,
hospital versus Lisa's
I thought
10th?
you were saying because she got beat and she got like the second or third early in the year that it strengthened Lisa's case.
Well, Lisa also had
I was complete opposite because it was the same
artery
race.
surgery too.
Yeah.
So I know that
Yeah.
Lisa had last season, she had double iliac artery surgery. So like, I don't even know. Yeah.
All right. This is getting crazy. We're bringing up surgeries from 2 years ago.
Yeah, whatever.
I think Lisa should be in tier 2. I think we're going to get tierflation going on with Laura. I believe it's going to be a 5-minute gap. Do we have any vetoes on that, or do we keep them both in 1?
No, I think it goes 1, 2.
All right.
And you know what they say about tier 2?
Yeah,
we're doing her a favor with this one. So.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're making this a race by not making it a power ranking.
All right.
Triathlon Hour could never do
tier
that.
Tier 2 bump plus the hometown bump. That's pretty unstoppable right there.
She doesn't strike me as a hometown queen, though.
Well, it's because she's spending too much time in Arizona.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She's not that loyal.
Still flying the red and white.
You're getting more stuff.
Two girls.
Elliot's gonna DM me. All right. Who else do we see? Tier 2. What do we got here, guys?
Dude, Marta for sure. Marta's tough, man. She won Challenge Gdansk this year, her home race. And
Thanks.
I just won't even bring these up anymore. Fucking hell. And she was third. She's third in Swansea. Do you guys know what that race is?
Dude, rejection.
I'm not making fun of the fact that you're bringing up challenge races. It's just that was a hard good duh.
Yeah. You know, David McAfee is still owed prize money from that race in like 2014.
Yeah. Really? How you spell Gdansk? That's a crazy name.
Yeah, you actually hit it. I
the
think.
N and the S, and you got it.
That's awesome.
It's NS.
Yeah.
It's that's like a really good weed name. Do we
Kleiser.
Really good.
Do we see anybody else in tier 2?
Maybe a Kleiser.
Another good runner.
Is she a short course girl?
No, she's the runner.
Bro, did you take her off the list?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm pretty sure she's not on here.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, did she? She might have pulled out.
Yeah, no, she's not on here. Danny Kleiser's not on here.
Damn.
We can zap him back in. It's a new thing we got going on here. We can zap him back in.
I like it where if you remove them, they're just done. They're not in the show.
Pretend to that.
The tribe is
really
spoken.
liking Anderbury this season too. If we move on to Anderbury, she's kind of like a, I guess you can call it a Timu. What's her name? The Swiss girl.
Duran?
Alana Siffert. Fights her way to the front of the race,
Siffert.
and then who knows what happens. But she's up there at T2.
She thanks me later.
Oh yeah, she did. Did she do Swans?
She was in a couple.
Yeah, she was fourth in Swansea.
Yeah, she's really
Fourth
good
in Swansea. Yeah. Well,
India Lee. What kind of India Lee are we going to get? 7th at Hamburg, 8th at Swansea, DNF T100 Spain. I feel like she performs better later in the season.
We could message her and just ask her what would you put? Like, you know, we don't really know. Like, I mean, because she has had some just amazing results, and she is incredibly good. But it's also like, yeah, what's going to happen? I think she's solid for tier 3.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We're safe here with tier 3
because I think we have the 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 7th place at Swansea, and she was 8th on the start list. Like, we got a bunch of girls that just recently beat her head to head.
So there's some logic behind what we do.
Yeah.
All right.
what about Nikki Bartlett?
Another one of those. She was 5th in Swansea.
I didn't see her
first
on
in
the
Krakow.
list.
She's coming off a dub.
I didn't see her on this list.
Did Bartlett drop too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Stats guy really fumbled here.
Don't worry. Keeping it rolling here. Blake, what do you got on the Italian?
Ionia Pratt?
No.
Luisa Lagono.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Luisa Ionia Pratt.
Oh, Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty solid. She was 14th in Aix-en-Provence, 5th Challenge St. Polten, 13th in Elsinore. So in that top 20-ish range at a Pro Series race.
All right, we'll throw her tier 5 to kick things off down there for now.
That's fine. We gave Zartzilla the bump. We can throw Pratt down.
Oh, man.
Can't have 2 good Italians at one race. That would be impossible.
Hey, not sold on those results.
Again, just the executive decisions. Like, here's the 13th, 15th. All right, tier 5. Like, okay.
Well, it's a living, breathing organism at this point, right?
How about Didi Deerdix? She's coming off a second place in Hradic Kralov. Shout out Ernie.
Dude, we all know Hradic Kralov brings the heavy hitters.
Yeah,
Malachi,
that's a good race.
What is his name? Leonard Arnold, my homie, who just hasn't done shit this year.
Hey, he was there in Boise.
Yeah, until he wasn't, and then I think he pulled out.
I just meant he was physically there. I didn't talk about the race at all.
Where do we see Didi?
Tier 4.
3rd, 4th?
I see her tier 3. She has a shot at the podium.
She's coming off a podium. Give her a
Yeah. How many people did that race? How many?
At
least 10.
Come on, 70.3 check. Like that. I mean, you might as well put a challenge in front of that.
Belinda is not going to be happy.
I love.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Love
you just got colored.
but it's
never
like
getting the Roth again.
Roth is not. I gotta clarify. Roth is challenged by name only. It is Felix does exceptional work out there. Not gonna hate on the challenge race, but I'm just saying the challenge start lists in general are a little iffy sometimes.
Bro, let's go to.
And I'm hating on the 70.3 right now. The 70.3 check men and women. There were like 10 people total.
No, I think you need to go head to head with Ernie, challenge San Remo next year.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see who's talking at the end of that.
I will say challenge has some pretty awesome locations, but I don't know. Where's the challenge? Montreal or Quebec or whatever that used to be here.
Ooh,
keep it in North America.
They got to come back here.
It still is a thing. It's just not a pro race.
All right. That's us talking challenge. Anastasia Dam Nielsen. She's a tier 3 in my opinion.
Yeah, she's right there with Indy Lee at
strong on the bike too.
Mm-hmm. And she's Danish.
Yeah.
Got a podium.
All right.
Yeah, she's up there.
Almost a solo type, but not quite. Good dang simulator.
I think a potential sleeper is Liana Bissig. She raced WTCS last year and then is coming off, she was 10th in Valencia, 10th in Elsinore, 4th at Ironman Switzerland, and then is a podium at a local Austrian in Trumer.
Trumer, legendary
triathlon.
I did that last year. Sick race. That's sickest
that 4th
race.
in Switzerland is kind of skewed because she is Swiss.
Yeah.
That's like saying Ben's podium in Lake Placid doesn't count.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're also comparing pro series and non-pro series, but actually, I feel like somebody did. Somebody did say the podium didn't count. Pretty sure it's Jack Kelly. I think he said it didn't count.
Well,
I beat Freddie
Jack
Funk
Kelly's
there,
got like
and
2 brain
because
cells competing for 3rd.
All right. Nikki Pasca.
Come on.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
Not going to try to pronounce that. Where is her name? Oh, yeah. Nikki Pasca Wise. She wasn't ranked. We're going to zap her out. Here we go.
You got some experience though.
Yeah, crap.
3rd in Lanzarote. That's pretty big. I mean, that's hard. Just finishing Lanzarote is pretty
for
big
Nikita. She was 3rd in Lanza.
Yeah. How much?
Ooh.
So she was only 30 minutes behind Lucy Charles, which is low key actually like pretty good considering
how far ahead of 4th was she?
That's like 20 minutes behind Lucy Charles at a normal Ironman, considering like how hard Lanzarote is.
Yeah. How far ahead of 4th was she?
She's got a good base, you know. Like if you can work out for 10 hours, you have a good aerobic system.
4th was Anderbury in Lanzarote, but we're talking about someone who biked close to Lucy in that race and then kind of ran a 3:25. But I could see her in tier 3 or tier 4. Bit of a wild card.
I think 4. The swim is important in pro series races, and that's kind of a limiter here.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Sky Wallace. What is that, Australia?
Yeah, she's Aussie. She was 2nd in Cairns this year, which wouldn't count under our new rules. And she's coming off a 7th at Alpe d'Huez.
She came 5th at Geelong earlier this year.
Oh,
dude, she might go end to end here.
How's swim?
Also
She's
doesn't
racing
count,
on like her
but yeah.
third continent.
Sounds all right. I mean,
Consistent athlete.
good
Second
bike, good
continent.
run.
She's only raced Oz and then came over for Alp, I'm
Just
guessing.
Europe. Okay.
Swansea's in Wales, which is kind of not Europe, I guess.
She did not race Swansea.
She did Alpe d'Huez.
Oh, that's where I was a
Alpe
line
d'Huez.
below her.
That'd be such
Do
a
we
sick
see her
race.
tier 4?
You gotta do Ember, man.
4.
That one's the one.
4.
All right. 3 more. Rihanna Hughes.
I think she's there with Ionia Pratt. She was, 9th at New Zealand was good, but then 18th Gold Coast T100, 19th Iron Provence, but then 7th in Placid. Solid.
Yeah,
Strong.
The swim again.
Yeah.
Is tough.
We think this
All
is
right.
going to be a strong
2 more.
swim field. Is it going to be
No,
India Lee? Kind of off.
doesn't look like a very strong swim field.
Yeah. So are we weighting the swim a little too heavy? Like,
No,
maybe
tier
you're
5
right.
is-
Like, honestly, I didn't even think about that. I was like, wow, like the swim, and then I'm like looking at this field. India Lee's a good swimmer. India Lee and Lisa Perder, and then Johanna Ahrens.
The Polish girl is solid, I think.
Yeah, Johanna Ahrens a good swimmer.
Yeah.
Solid all around. She's a good biker. I'm pretty sure she did San Remo last year, and she's
Yeah.
So if you do that,
All
I mean,
right.
obviously, like mad respect, you're good.
Yeah, you
Here
got
we
some-
go. Let's place
She's
them.
solid.
Saskia and Joanna.
I would go.
Saskia, Saskia's decent. 6th Krejcikow, 11th Swansea for this year. It doesn't seem like she races a lot.
Yeah. Johanna's got the swim bike pretty good, but her run seems to be the one that kind of struggles. So
Hog gets the last name bump. Joanna. Where do you guys want
I think
her?
5.
All right, we got to name these. I'm drawing blanks.
Ooh, although she was 14th in Hamburg and 13th in Texas.
if you bump her up
Yeah.
a tier, it is a better parabola. It looks better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Just for the
You really got to
for
sound that
sake.
one out, Ben.
do you get messages from the women who watch these?
they don't watch it.
No.
Oh,
Parabola?
It's a bunch of dudes ranking out at I don't think our they don't.
We don't have a
Okay.
clue what's going on in these races, man.
It's a European race,
parabola.
first of all.
What's your tier 3 name? We got India Lee, Dee Dee, Anastasia, and Leanna.
I mean, they're all. What are they? Oh, I was gonna say they all have like
They're all European.
similar-ish thing across in the flag, but then we have
Except for
DD
Indy.
in there. So I don't know.
Hammer and
Easy.
sickle.
Could be
July-
problematic.
Don't do that.
I was thinking more like something about India Company, like West India Company.
East India Trading Company.
East India Trading
Yeah,
Company.
East Indies.
How about Kona India Trading Company?
Wouldn't it be West?
Nice India Trading Company.
They're gonna read it as nice India.
All right. What about tier 5 though?
Bring your pull buoys.
New Wave Swim Buoy?
Yeah.
Dude, the New Wave Swim Buoy had a chokehold on triathlon for like 5 years.
Oh, those are the little
all-
clip-on, like drag behind buoys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Taryn loved hucking that shit. Taryn was hucking that to everyone, dude.
Oh man. I think that's our first reference of the T-Man since we started the show. But all right, does anyone have anything else
Jack,
before we
sorry
sign
about
off here? McGoey, you're racing Super Tri Jersey.
That's right.
There you go.
Dirty double.
And then
Jersey
Nice.
to Nice. Quick flight. Should be a nice little prep for Nice.
Ben, you're racing 70.3 Worlds.
No, just Kona.
Ernie, when are you racing next?
Challenge Majorca.
No.
Nice.
One of the do not
Get
do my
challenged.
island tour, going to Majorca and then Sardinia.
All right. That's it. We got Zell. You can't see me. Blake, what's the name of that town?
Gdansk.
Gdansk me later. Nice India Trading Company, Better Parabola, and the New Wave Swim Buoy category. That's our preview for Ironman 70.3 Zell MC. We'll be back for 70.3 Worlds in 2 weeks, right, Blake?
Yeah, it's like the 13th, 12th, 13th, right, McGoey? Yep.
Yeah, that's a thumbs up if you're listening. Thanks, Ernie, Ben, Matt, and Blake for joining the show. John and Tom behind the scenes, the intern, shout out. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow along all championship season for 70.3 Worlds and Kona. My name is Connor Bollinger, and we will see you on race day.